All right, folks. So 2018 Chevy Suburban won't start. Don't know what it is. No crank, no start. I got power. I'll show you. I got. You can hear the ding going off. You can see my lights. You can see my dash. I'll show you what happens when I try to start it. This goes dead, comes back on. Goes dead, comes back on. Don't know what's going on with that. Have no idea. So these are the things that I did today to try to check it. The first thing I thought was the battery, which most people said the battery. Um, Checked it. Didn't know if it was the case, so I took this whole fucking battery out, and you got to take off this. Took this battery out, took it to Autozone, had them test it. It tested good. Everything came back 100%, so the battery wasn't bad. So the next thing I went to check was this fuse box over here with all my fuses and relays. The first thing I did was check continuity for every fuse, especially these right here. This, all these in here I checked for continuity. And then I checked the rest of them just to shits and giggles. Everything seemed to be fine. Then I checked everything for voltage with my voltage meter to see if I was getting 12 volts, and I was getting voltage to each and every fuse. Then I checked the relays, the 85 and the 86 pin, to see if they, I was getting reading on my ohms, and I was getting between I was really getting like 99. Anywhere between 50 and 100 they say is good, but I was getting like 99, so it seems like my relays were good. And then I learned about this over here. This right here is actually, if I don't want to touch that with my key, I might do something. But this is the main fuse block. So you have 175, a 75, you got a 60, you got some other things. I can't really see all of them right now, but all these are, this is the main fuse block that's on top of the battery. I checked this for continuity. Everything seemed to be working, but turnover won't start. Don't know what the guy at Autozone said, because he used to work for a Hertrix dealership. He said it could be a number of things. He said, one, it could be the anti-theft system. He said the anti-theft system may not, I don't know. He said something about the anti-theft system. But I'll show you. That system is working. When I unlock the car, it goes off. So not really sure about that. He said it could be parasitic loss, meaning that the remote start, once I did the remote start or whatever like that, after the truck turned off, it could have been something draining or something flipped, something where it's not allowing the car to start. Don't even know what that means. And I really don't think it's that, but it could be. Not a car expert, that's why I'm making this video. Could be a starter, could be alternator, he said. What he said, starter, alternator, anti-theft, could be the fuses, relays, which I've checked. So outside of the starter and the what's the other thing, the alternator, I've checked, based off of me doing my little research. Not saying I'm a car expert or anything like that. All the things that could be wrong. Said I can get into my car, turn it on, I can listen to the radio, the dash lights up, but it won't start. And I really don't have no clue as to why. Now, I do see this engine light on, right? Which is really crazy because in other videos that I watched where they had this same issue, they didn't have an engine light come on. Maybe one video did, and nobody really explained what it meant, what happened when the engine light comes on, like, So you don't see anything else. The only thing that's lit up right now, right there, is the seatbelt sign. That green thing, that's because I have my auto lights turned on. And then you have the check engine light. Now, that wasn't on this morning, it wasn't on yesterday. Oh, I got 5% battery. Shit. Well, since my battery is done and this motherfucker already, might as well hook up my whatchamacallit so this video don't die. Excuse me, y'all. I know this is kind of unprofessional. Let's see if that comes on. And that's crazy. So now my carport back here, I have you call one of them, I don't know, boxes where I can plug in the whatchamacallit. That's plugged up, and my battery is charging in my phone. It's at 4%. So, like I said, I really don't know what's going on. If anybody has any insight as to this issue and what the problem may be, hit me back on this video. Don't know if I'll have this fixed before y'all drop your comments or anything like that. But what I will do is, after I figure out the problem, because I'm probably going to have to end up taking this back to the dealership or having it shipped to the dealership, because the dealership is like 100 miles away from me from where I got this from. I'm just going to end up driving my old car. I missed so much money the fucking day. I'm pissed off about that. But I'll do an update and let y'all know exactly what it was in case y'all have the issue or y'all have the problem. But like I said, I've never had this problem before. Woke up in this morning, remote started it. It cut off by itself. Then I tried to start it with the key, and it's been doing this ever since. And this is since maybe 10 o'clock this morning. It's now, almost 4:45. You know what I mean? So really don't know what the issue is. Remote start, I don't know everything. First issue, first problem, don't know how to solve it, don't know how to fix it. Hoping somebody out there in YouTube land or just some type of mechanic out here that can give me some insight on what they did or show me exactly what to fucking do. The only thing like I said, I haven't done is try tapping the starter or the alternator or anything like that, because there's nobody else around for me to do that type with while I'm tapping it, trying to start it, see if it will pop on. But that's that. If I missed out anything, sorry. But I showed you pretty much everything that's going on. I told you what I did thus far. Still no solution to this, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Peace.